What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now, I'm on my way to go and post something. I need to go and post a 2,500 subscriber giveaway, actually, which I've mentioned previously on the channel. For the Love of Cars UK actually won it. So I'm going to go and post that now, and I don't know what else is going to be planned for today, but I can't really think of a better way to start the video. Also, Joe Allen's story, I'm posting him out a decal as well, a sticker for his car, because I reviewed his car recently. If you haven't seen that, check it out, I'll put the link above. But yeah, that's a potential sticker going out to him for letting me review his car, and I hopefully I'll have more reviews and have to give more stickers out to people that I've done a review on the car for. So anyway, off to the post office.
A few moments later.
Today I'm going to be refurbing the alloy wheels. It's not going to be a full refurb, I'm doing it on the cheap, DIY style. This, after all, is for the Budget Build EM1, but I'm going to be scuffing up the alloy wheels so that we can get rid of all the stone chips, as much of the curb rash as we physically can without removing the tyres. I can't take this car off the road. I do have an extra set of wheels. I've got the original EM1 wheels that came with the car, and I don't want to be taking these wheels off, then taking them to a tyre shop, getting the tyres taken off, then getting the wheels back here, prepping them all fully, giving them a repaint, then taking the wheels back to a tyre fitters to get the tyres. Do you know what I mean? I can't be bothered with that whole rigmarole of getting it done properly. I know I can do a good enough job on the drive with the tyres still on, and I'm going to do it in a way where I prep the wheels with the original tyres, because I have got four new tyres to fit, and I'm going to get the tyres fitted halfway through the wheel refurb, or halfway through the budget wheel refurb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the wheels prepped with the original tyres on, then drive the car with the tyres in the back down to a tyre fitters, get those new tyres fitted, and then I'm going to tape off the new tyres and then spray the alloys, and they'll already be prepped, they'll just need a good clean, spray the alloys on the faces, and hopefully it'll turn out a lot better than the previous white wheels that I did. Let me explain why I'm doing it that way. So these are the alloy wheels in question. Now, they don't have bad curbing really, if you can sort of see that. It's more paint chips, because the original paint, it hasn't even been sanded. It looks like it's just been cleaned and then painted straight over with this silver. These wheels were originally black, as you can tell. So the idea is, the reason I'm doing it with these old Falcon tyres, and I've got old Goodyear asymmetric 2s on the back, the reason I'm doing it this way is I want to scuff up the wheels, prep the wheel faces before taking the tyres off. So if I do end up scuffing the side walls of the tyre, and the tyres end up looking right rough, and let's say I do take quite a chunk out of the side wall of the tyre, I don't want to be in a position where I have to run these tyres. I've got 4 new tyres in the house, so I'm going to prep the wheels first, so I don't have to worry about damaging the side walls of the tyres. Prep the wheels first, then get the tyres replaced, then do the Pokemon card trick, the playing card trick, whatever you want to call it, by putting cards around the side with the wheel off, or I might even just tape up the brake disc and just paint it in situ. I don't know, I'm undecided yet. But that's the plan. Prep the wheels, tyres change, tape the tyres off, paint the wheels, jobs are good in. That's the plan. So this is a wheel that needs to be prepped, but when they're prepped they'll look a little bit like this. So this is a prepped wheel. Now, as you can see, we've got the layering of the paint there, like the paint layers, and the paint has actually adhered really well to this particular wheel. It has, at least in spots. In some spots it did start chipping away, specifically around the edge of the wheel, and there was a little bit of curb rash as well, just at the top there. If you can see that, I've tried to knock it back the best I can without removing the tyre, but as you can see, I've sort of gone over the tyre lip a little bit. There's a little bit there where I've gone over the tyre lip, and I tried my best to not make contact with the tyre at all, but sometimes it just can't be helped. But that's what I'm trying to avoid by doing it this way. I'm trying to prep the wheel first. As you can see there, it's all feathered nicely, it's all nice and smooth. I blocked it out with 400 grit sandpaper on the last pass, and yeah, that's the look that I'm going for prior to applying paint and knocking back all the curb rash as well. So I'll get the tyre changed, and then we'll get on with painting the wheels.
Day 2.
So I've just finished sanding down all the wheels, and the next thing, as you probably gathered, is a set of tyres. Now I've gone for the Goodyear, as you can just about see there, the Goodyear Eagle F1 asymmetric 5s, I think they are. Yeah, so the Goodyear Eagle F1 asymmetric 5, what an absolute mouthful that is. But that's the tyre that I've gone with, and I've gone for these particular tyres because they did really well in tyrereviews.com and their test that they did on these, the Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, and a load of other, you know, Pirelli P0s, a load of other tyres in the very same sort of category, and these came out, in my opinion, as the best all-rounder. You know, they were decent in the wet, decent in the dry, really good feedback in comparison to the Michelin, but not as stiff as the Pirellis, so a good balance of comfort versus feedback and engagement. So I went for these. So I'm going to nip now to the tyre fitting shop. I'm going to go get these thrown on, and then we'll be in a position then where we can remove the wheels one by one on the driveway and give them a splash of paint. So the Goodyear Eagle F1 tyres are now fitted. As you can see here, they're fitted to the wheels. The wheels are kind of prepped in that I prepped them on the car. I couldn't get to where the wheel nuts were, so that's now what I'm going to be prepping. I've already done 2 wheels, prepped those. I've thrown the car on the old EM1 alloy wheels, the old original wheels that the car came with. The car feels, sorry about that fly, the car feels a lot lower than what it was, which makes me think that these are a taller tyre, but apparently they're not. Apparently they are the exact same rolling diameter as a 195/55. Anyway, I'll show you the 2 wheels that I've prepped. As I say, these 2 are half prepped, and now these 2 wheels are the ones that I've prepped, ready to be painted in just a standard alloy wheel silver. I've been using the Halfords paint prep wipes. I'm going to use the old card trick as well, you know, and put them around the lip of the wheel like that. So that's the plan, and that's the move. Look at these things, just feeling so sorry for themselves. Look how bald those tyres are. There's almost nothing left of the tread. The old Bridgestone Adrenaline RE002s. I used to love those tyres. So cheap for how good they were. Anyway. So I'm on the last one now, and they're not coming out bad, to be fair. They're coming out quite good. I'll show you them now. So this is the last one I've just done, second from last, then the very last one that I did. No, last one I did, second, you get the idea. That was the first one I did. And then this one I'm doing next. So as you can see, I've sort of feathered it all out where I need to spray over to try and get just try and make it less steppy, if you like, on the when the paint's applied. I don't want it to look like there's steps and layers underneath the paint. I've not done bad on these ones. As you can see, you know, if you get up close, it's not perfect, you know, and they're not going to be perfect. They're not brand new wheels. They aren't even wheels that I've had the time to take the tyres off and prep them properly. This is, as I've said before, you know, a budget build, so this is for the budget EM1 Civic. It's not going to be a perfect job, but that's it basically. Pull off obviously the masking tape, get this one done, and then throw them on the car. So that's all 4 done, and I'm starting to run out of daylight, unfortunately, but I'm not very happy with the Simonez. Simonez clear acrylic lacquer. It's a mouthful. It's not a super smooth finish, because what it's done is, and this might be my bad, but I've never had a problem like this before with acrylic lacquers, but it started reacting with the paint, and then it started bubbling in places, and it's almost like it's got too much thinner in it, so it started attacking the already dry, and they were touch dry, but it started attacking the silver. So now the finish, although it does have a slight gloss to it, it's not as smooth as what it should be, and the colour itself isn't as nice as what it should be. So quite a shame really. But they do look miles better than what they did. The tape around the valves went quite well, as you can see, quite good, nice and clean. So I'm going to throw them all in the car now. that's it for this particular video. As you can see, the wheels look miles better. They aren't perfect because the paint has unfortunately reacted, the clear coat's reacted with the colour coat, so it's not the best, but they do look miles better than what they were. So really happy with the result overall, just because from a distance, which is what this car is, you know, it's a 21-year-old car, from a distance it does look good. So anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. Hit the thumbs up, it really does help the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.